All right, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Let's get the stream started nice and quick, eh? I kind of already know what I want to say. But I guess I need to search something on Twitter. They must have a Twitter account, I'm sure. You know what? Maybe let's just do this. Is there really no tweet? Aha. Here it is. Okay. I quit out of too many and can't get the tier 3 alpha. Lags. Oh no, dude. Rip. Rip, buddy. Brian Grunt here of contest champ. You know what? Easy. Kraken, dude, is that another one? Kraken, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Saying, ayo, 3 nights in a row. Kraken, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Chris, with the 56 months as well, saying, what game is this? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I was actually going to retweet this tonight, which is an entirely different game than MCOC. This being a Warcraft mobile game, and the reason I'm going to retweet it, well, I'll just say it in the retweet. Not going to spend a lot of time talking about it, by the way, but I'm gonna pop a little quote tweet on this and say, dearest, add to Marvel Champions. As many of you know, I kind of a fan of the old Warcraft universe, so of course I had to take a peek at their new title, and well, maybe a couple mini tangents on stream tonight. I'll just say mini tangents. Mini. Here, I'm gonna even put in quotes. Mini. Alright. Yes. Only if it comes up. Honestly, I don't have a ton to talk about, but if there's some other Warcraft fans, alright, fine. You want to put the caps there? Fine. As many of you know, I'm kind of a fan of the old Warcraft universe, so of course I had to take a peek at their new title, and well, alright, yeah, whatever. Tweet. Yeah, so basically, alright, let me get out of my system now. I'll get out of my system right from the start. If you guys have ever played Clash Royale, sponsored Pog, yeah, totally sponsored. If you guys ever played Clash Royale, this game, they just copied like the gameplay and the art style completely. It's crazy how much of a copy and paste job they did. Like the gameplay is different. I shouldn't say it's complete copy and paste job. It's just thought it was odd. Anyway. Mini tangent over. About something that I'm sure 99% of people in here don't give a damn about. So, we'll leave it at that. Yo, BG, about to make a mad dash through Act 6.3 and 6.4 this week before Eternity of Pain. Any last minute tips? Not really. I mean, my tips for that kind of content, I only have 2 of them that come to mind. And the first is, like, go in well prepared, which sounds like you're kind of foregoing the preparedness in order to make a mad dash, which, hey, you do what you got to do. And then the other tip that I usually have is to rank champions as you go. And that tip still applies, I guess. But yeah, it will be tough to do that in a mad dash setting. Because I don't know how many resources you're sitting on. But yeah, typically patience is key with this kind of thing. And yeah, sounds like you're out of time. So do what you gotta do. Good luck to you. Mini tangents. I'll believe that when me poop turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet. Well, get your sherbet ready. Wait, that didn't even make sense. Thought tangents weren't planned. Well, you never know with BG. I mean, they're not really planned. I'm not planning to tangent about. I don't expect people to come in here talking about it. Jackpot! Hell yeah, just got the best prize. BG, did you see the leaked opponents' nodes for... No, I intentionally avoid leaked info. I think it sucks. I think it sucks that people like to leak that stuff. Usually for some kind of clout, you know. It's destructive to the game. Let the content come out when it comes out, rather than trying to play it before it even releases and then just be bored and when it's beaten in, you know, no time at all. EG, would you rather rank 3 Black Widow deodorant or Hitmonkey as first rank 3? I would probably say Hitmonkey over deodorant. Well, no, yeah, I think so. I think I'd rather go Hitmonkey over deodorant. I think Hitmonkey... I think I would end up playing Black Widow deodorant more. But that's only because I don't know if I would play either of them like a ton. And the times I'd play Black Widow deodorant would be because I need, like, you know, shock or something like that. And those times definitely come up. Hitmonkey, the reason why I would rather go with him though is I feel like he's a better kind of all-around champ. Like he's got defense on his side as well, kind of thing. Why is there a power gain node here? You know what? I don't even care. We're just gonna fight on through. The concussion will prevent the power gain, or he's just gonna die. Yeah, he's just dead. Wow, crazy. Okay, so yeah, so he's got offense and defense going for him. So I actually think Hitmonkey, I don't know for sure how good he's gonna be in Battlegrounds long term and stuff. But I feel like he'll be better than deodorant, and that's generally what I like ranking for. So yeah. You having Abyss leak flashbacks over here? I mean, everything gets leaked. Literally everything in the world gets leaked. It's you gotta be next level to have something not leak. Like, Apple fires people over, you know, their phone samples getting leaked. I mean, I think they, like, the engineers, they can't even see, like, the finished, some like bizarre thing where they could work on the internals but not the externals, and then the external team only can't, like, something crazy like that, right? And that stuff still gets leaked all the time, no matter what you can do. And to think that anything in MCOC is not gonna get leaked, it's crazy. So, you know, why is every opponent a robot that I'm fighting, dude? What the hell? I brought in the least robot-friendly team of all time, bringing a poison champion with eye bomb, and then Cable, who, you know, can't degen the robots. Not even gonna try to prevent him going to his full analysis, I guess. He's just gonna die either way. So yeah, I'm kind of over the stuff getting leaked. It's gonna happen. It sucks that it does happen. No, that's my honest thoughts. Ain't gonna stop sharing that. But alright. Oh man, I'm gonna mess up your name. I'm so sorry. Kyo? I probably messed it up. I'm so sorry, man. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Thank you for the 2. Just saying bald. Thank you. I'm glad you noticed my bald cap. Is it looking as fresh as I think it does? Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. J Metz sending over a couple bucks as well. J Metz, thank you, dude. Saying BG dilemma. Do I take the 11k units I have and finish the 25 paths and 7.4 for 100% Act 7 and my second rank 4, or pick up the 10k offer when it's back? 9k tier 6 basic and 38k tier 3 alpha is all I need for another rank 4 with Catalyst. Jay, boy oh boy. You know, this would have been an easy decision before Paragon was a thing. And I think that was Kabam's intention pretty clearly, with how many people are pumped. With how many people, like, passed on the offer, like, nah, the offer sucks. And then all of a sudden people are just pumped to dump their units in that offer. Their strategy is working. It would have been an easy decision before to say pass on that offer. It's just not worth it. But with Paragon on the table, it kind of depends on how like your desire to have Paragon as early as humanly possible. And if your desire is to have Paragon as early as humanly possible, I would say get the offer. And then just try your best to get through the content with whatever resources you have left over, to help you get your third one. I don't know. I honestly, that's only if you want to get there as fast as humanly possible. Otherwise, I don't think getting the offer is all that worth it. I would still say pass on it. So yeah, it's just really up to you and how fast you want to get there, I think. But yeah, it's a tough call. It's honestly a tough call. I would err on the side of saying don't get it, but yeah, if you want to get there as fast as possible, that's how you got to do it. Okay. Deodorant is better for robots, so I would take her. Okay. Deodorant versus Hitmonkey. Fair. I mean, deodorant might be the better way to go. It's that one's honestly kind of difficult, but I still side Monkey. All right, Tony Crash, Shannon 05, Tony, dude, thank you very much. Saying BG, I have 3 to 4 rank up science gem, Human Torch. That's it. Human Torch, Eye Bomb, or Spidey 29, and thinking of rank 4 in King Groot and not Hercules, or Diablo over Doom. Thoughts? You're wild, but I don't hate it. Okay, let's start with the science gem question. So I'm gonna go with this team again, but I swear if it's all robots again, I'm gonna. Okay, good. We don't have a robot to start. Excellent sign. I don't know what I was gonna do, but I guess I was just gonna change my team next time. Okay, so science. I mean, I think Human Torch is the MVP of the science class. I don't know any other champion that can possibly take that title from him. He's bonkers in nearly every way. I would say defense, he's not stellar at, but when you're Torch, you don't need to be stellar at defense. He's not even the worst defender, but anyway, yeah, I think he's the best. That said, if you're not going for the best, that's fine, because those other options are also totally fine. iBomb and Spidey, very easily worth rank 4. You could always go back for Torch later if you just had a preference for any one of those 3 champions. That's totally fine. But yeah, we're just talking about, like, clearly the most powerful science champion. In my eyes, it's Torch, and no one else comes close, to be honest. But yeah. As far as the next question, thinking of rank 4 in King Groot and not Hercules or Diablo over Doom, thoughts? Honestly, I think all those champs are powerful too. The only way that I'd recommend Diablo over Doom is if you're running Suicides, and if you're running Suicides, I think that's totally fine. I think it makes sense. Of course, I get the worst option this time. We go from best to worst. RIP. This was the one I was landing on like crazy yesterday. Yeah, if you're running Suicides, then I would say Diablo over Doom makes total sense. As far as King Groot and not Hercules goes, depends on what you're after. I think if you're just after like speed and clearing content and stuff, then yeah, I think Hercules is just the way to go, man. He's just crazy good, super fast and all that. Reliable. But like King Groot, I mean, I said reliable for Hercules, but honestly, I feel like King Groot is even more reliable. The dude's bonkers. I want a rank 4 King Groot almost more than any other champ in the game. He's up there. He's top 5. I don't know if I have like an exact order, but he's top 5. So yeah, all of those are fine options. That's all I really have to say about it. I don't know. It's tough to comment on like those other 4 champions. With Science, I feel very confident saying like, nah, man, just like Torch is the way. You can do whatever you want, but Torch is the way. With those other 4, it honestly doesn't feel as clearly defined. Maybe that's just me. All right, Misty, get out of my face. Okay, Tony, dude, thank you again for the 5. Good luck making the decision, because it's a tough decision. There is no right or wrong answer there. Steadixen over 2 saying this tangent is for Pixie last 2. Wait, Pixie's last 2 or your last 2? Okay, I think you're saying your last 2. I'm gonna read Pixie's just anyway. Static tangent incoming in 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. All right, BG, been noodling this new Paragon thingy. Okay, does it feel rushed? I'm gonna answer before I'm gonna answer yes or no before I read the rest of yours. It doesn't feel rushed to me, but let me hear you out. Okay, so when we got Thronebreaker, 6 stars were out for like 2 years. Now we have Paragon, but the champ ceiling is basically unchanged. Content hasn't matured in a way that requires rank 4. So other than some cool daily rewards, what's the rush? Taking multiple champs to rank 3 seems more fun. Also, no 7 stars. Seems this roadmap is off-road. God, this... Well, Pixie wasn't wrong. This definitely is a tangent right here. Boy, oh boy. This is a conversation starter if I've ever seen one, man. And I'm not even sure where to begin. There's a lot in here. Okay, so let's start with the content, I guess, because yeah, I mean, you already know how I feel. I never even felt like we really needed rank 3s for content, other than, you know, like PvP content or prestige, right? I kind of lump prestige in with PvP content, even though they're different. But it's competitive, you know, content. If we're talking about like, you know, I mean, I haven't even seen Eternity of Pain yet, and I already know, like, you're not gonna need rank 4s for it. Why would you need rank 4s for it? People can only have so few. If you didn't rank up the exact ones you needed, you're screwed. So no, the content's not going to be made around rank 4s. There is no content like that, right? And if that's like the newest thing and it's not even out yet, well then how can we expect anything from Act 7 or, you know, prior to need rank 4s? It just isn't the way. I think part of this is like I think we've reached a cap on like how, like what players are willing to do solo wise. I mean, there's always going to be like a challenge that pushes in like a different direction, right? So we have like take like the grandmaster fight or something like that, right? Or even the champion fight or whatever boss, right? Insert any kind of boss that you want to put in there. There's always going to be different bosses that are a different type of challenge, but they kind of reach the same ceiling. Even the Abyss kind of reaches a similar ceiling of Labyrinth, right? Labyrinth was technically more difficult than the Abyss at launch, or maybe I should say the relaunch of Labyrinth, because when Labyrinth first came out, people were just using Scarlet Witch to kind of cheese their way through it. And then they had to, add, the Dold node, nerf some champions, and so on. And then we had, like, the real version of Labyrinth, which some would even say wasn't real. Bottom line is, it took people significantly longer and usually more resources, more units and all that to get through Labyrinth than the Abyss. I think we just kind of hit that ceiling, and I there's always going to be like different content to do, but in terms of difficulty, I mean, how do you keep requiring people to, in order to play the game, have to achieve like the next rank? So I don't even know if that is the right thing to do or not, but I that's kind of where I feel we're at. It doesn't feel rushed to me though, because I don't know, you kind of always need a next thing to strive for. So I mean, something that's frustrating about the Paragon thing is that, the comments of, I don't think we should, automatically expect to achieve the next title upon it being released. I agree with those I totally agree with those comments. I feel like it shouldn't be achievable right away. But it is. Just depending on if you're willing to pay for it, essentially. Like, I know it's technically possible on a free-to-play account, right? People have done it, but it's also off of the backs of people that are paying. You know what I mean? Like, so no, I'm not even saying like those people are carried to it by other people paying, but it's like you would never have 30 people that were free to play that would be able to accomplish it, like in the same alliance, right? It just wouldn't be possible. I wish it was unachievable for everybody. Like if they were gonna push to make it unachievable, I wish they made it unachievable to everybody. But at the same time, like, you can't really do that either, because one of Kabam's goal for it, like, all right, let me back up for 1 second here. I feel like Kabam's goal for the next title is different than the player's goal for the next title. Because their goal for the next title is now they can tailor offers specifically to, Paragon players. Not just offers. I'm not trying to make this all about, like, money or anything. Of course, we got another robot here. Go to hell, Ultron. But, they can tailor other rewards, right? Like, it's not that Thronebreaker players aren't going to be able to complete the objectives that are going to come with Eternity of Pain. It's that, like, they don't want those rewards to necessarily end up in those players' hands if they feel like you're not ready for it, right? So it's like rewards from content, and then also, off rewards and stuff like that. From a player perspective, do you think that's how players feel? From a player perspective, the way I think about it is like, okay, here's the next hurdle for me to jump over. I'm not thinking about like where Kabam wants me to be at in terms of gaining rewards and stuff like that. It's just a challenge to hit. From like a challenge to hit perspective, it doesn't feel rushed, because it feels like, no, we need that challenge. Maybe it can feel a little rushed from the other side of like, well, yeah, like what is gonna happen next? where does Kabam go once they have like capped out 6 stars? And is the player base going to be okay with wherever Kabam takes things? Man, I feel like I could say a lot more because maybe I'm not I wasn't ready to go into this conversation, you know what I mean? But I don't want to ramble too much without reading how you guys feel about it, things. So maybe we'll start there and let's see how read some of your guys' thoughts. How about the start to the Stanley Cup playoffs? Great games all around. Taylor Boss, couldn't agree more. I haven't watched the games, but I couldn't agree more. Ooh, 6 stones. Hell yeah. That's like the second best prize. Not bad, not bad. Ramble on. I could. Trust me, I could. But I'd rather have your guys' thoughts too. King Groot can deal plenty of damage, but I hear what you're saying. Personally, I would take Kirk up just because I'm cheesy like that, but King Groot would probably be my number 2 cosmic. Dude, the King Groot love is real, man. I feel like when King Groot first got buffed, it still took a little bit of time for players to come around to exactly how busted the dude was. Usually does. I mean, it didn't take that long, to be fair. I'm just saying, you know, people are skeptical, of course, at first. They've seen one too many clickbait YouTube titles to be trusting of, like, this champion is broken, you know? But he's super strong. Paragon seems lame. Kai, I'm interested. I understand sometimes it's not always easy to articulate exactly why it seems lame. So if that's all you have to say, that's fine. Because I get it. Sometimes I feel the same way. But if you have any other details as to why it seems lame to you, I'd be interested in hearing it. BG, when do you think your next crystal cleanup will be? It'll be when the battlegrounds release, like official release. Honestly, I don't think 7 stars are the move. Lots of whales said they won't rebuild their roster again. Do you ever think like Kabam hears that and they're just like, we'll call your bluff? You know, like I bet you they're sweating bullets whenever they talk about this stuff, because yeah, they don't know if players will stop, if they'll quit the game. I hear the same thing from a lot of people too, where they definitely do not want to have to rebuild their entire roster over again. I've heard from people who love this game, nothing but love for this game, rarely ever complain, still say it's not the move, you know? So when people like that, you know, talk, I mean, I feel like Kabam, they listen. It's one of the reasons why, like, I know, you know, as of maybe recent times, I have been a bit more negative, but it's one of the reasons why I've tried not to be in the past. For one, it's not very fun, and two, you know, when you're negative all the time, it drowns out like the, you know, the serious concerns where you're like, you know, this could be catastrophic to the game. If you're saying this could be catastrophic to the game every day, I mean, nothing's catastrophic, right? But I do wonder, like, would those people really stop, or would they say, okay, that's not what we wanted, but at the same time, we're still playing and we're still buying these crystals? Problem with King Groot is that he needs high sig. He kind of does, yeah. I don't think he needs high sig. Like, we've talked about it before, like sig 40, sig 60, you're okay. But he doesn't really feel busted until a high sig level. Lorson with the dad. Lorson, thank you, dude. Saying Bean, missed the past couple streams. How are you? I'm doing well, man. Hopefully you are too. Great to hear. What are your thoughts on Paragon and the newly buffed champs? Ow, wow. I feel the same way. Anyways, take care. Okay. Lorson, thank you very much for the tent. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? What are you doing?
How do you open it?
Why'd you just give me this watermelon?
How do you open it?
Just smash it on the floor. Okay, there was the nightly watermelon visit. Why is there a watermelon? I don't know. I bought that watermelon the other day. I haven't had any watermelon in 2022 yet. And I was like, is this the time? Is it gonna taste good? I can never remember when watermelon season is. So it's summertime? Alright, Laura's saying summertime. Is this watermelon gonna taste like crap? Ah, she said yes. Damn it. This happens every year. Where I just see a bunch of like watermelon in the store and I'm like, oh, I like watermelon, let me get one of these. And I get it too early. And it tastes like garbage. And then it puts me off for watermelon for like a couple months. And then like half the watermelon season is over by the time I'm like down to try some watermelon again. Anyway, Lorson, is this I can't tell if this is a trolling question or a real question since I was just talking a lot about Paragon. I feel like it's one of those trolling questions. The newly buffed champions, though, I didn't talk about the newly buffed champions today. I only talked about the oldly buffed champions, the King Groot. Diablo a little bit. I haven't looked at Mordo yet. Storm seems really strong. Surprisingly so. I did not expect them to make Storm that strong. And I figured Storm was just going to be like, you got a horseman up or that's it. It's horseman or it's nothing. But I guess that's what happens with nerfs, not buffs. Sorry, bad nerf joke. Like, you know, the sporting good play toy. I'll take the lap later. Anyway, Lorson, dude, thank you very much for the 10. Really appreciate it. If there was something in there not trolling, let me know and I'll comment more. I think that was just trolling since I was just talking about it. Alright, let me get some more 6-star shards. This is the tier 2 alpha again, isn't it? Yep, it is. With a robot on path. The amount of times I've landed on tier 2 alpha. I'm pretty sure I landed there twice yesterday and twice today already. I'm sick of it. What the hell, man? What the hell? When is bean season? All year long, baby. Wait, hold on. Alright, Kai. I don't know if it feels like if I grinded for 3 rank 4s and only got 2 crystal updates. Doesn't sound the coolest. Yeah, I think that's fair. Brian, I will get these out of the way when crystal cleanup. Battlegrounds. Who's your favorite champion? Man thing. When new account challenge? Possibly. Maybe June. Who's your favorite champion? Wait, what? Thing, do you have any rank 4s? No. Why water with cereal? No milk. Out of milk. Okay, there we go. There's the FAQ for the night. Alright, I'm disappointed in the Paragon requirements. I spent a lot of money last year to expand my roster, if you remember. But none of those dollars helped with Paragon. July 4th. Ooh, Static, I see you're sending over too. Sorry, I was late getting to yours, but I was getting to it. But none of those dollars helped with Paragon. July 4th / Black Friday spending only now. Easy. I'm going to read yours in a sec too, but I might as well continue the static tangent here. Last please. Also, can you even get Paragon BG? Right now, I don't know. I haven't done the math. I mean, I largely feel... Damn it, dude. Man. All right, listen. I'm gonna continue talking about this, but I want to just say, I don't even know if this is possible. What I'm about to say. I want to say that, listen, this is just a discussion. This is not me complaining. Things are what they are. You know what I mean? I'm not even complaining about how the system works anymore. I'm just giving you guys my honest thoughts that I don't necessarily care about Paragon for a lot of the reasons that are being brought up here. I feel like I don't know what the reason is to care about it. Like I care about it because I wanted to be able to do the special objectives from Eternity of Pain, and I'm gonna have to forego those, I guess. I just wish that there was a more solid reason to care about it. Kind of similar to what Kai said of like, well, a couple of crystal upgrades, not the coolest. I mean, it's nice. It's cool. It would be better than what I have now, so that's cool. And then kind of what Static was saying too, kind of all that rolled into one. It's so hard to make this not sound just like a complaint fest. All right, just know this. I didn't bring up these conversations, okay? Whatever. That's the only thing I can really say in my defense. I didn't bring these conversations up. I'm never going to avoid a subject. I'll tell you how I really feel, but I hate sounding so complainy about it. That's all. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't done the math because I don't necessarily care to do the math. My approach to the game now is much more of just like play whatever I feel like playing. Honestly, when I do a new account challenge, that's when I'm going to like care deeply about something MCOC related again. I mean, Battlegrounds I care about. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't care about anything in the game anymore. It's not that. It's just like my own account progression. It's felt out of my control for a few years, whereas with 5 stars, it felt in my control, and it felt like ever since 6 stars became a thing, it felt like that control was being taken away, I guess. And once the control fell out of my hands, it yeah, the care started to slip with it too, you know. Okay, easy. Let me read your messages here. I have an idea for 7 stars. I don't know if this would work. Imagine instead of doing 7 stars, like they do all their classes, they just put star shards. I don't know, in quest rewards, other crystals, and once form that complete star, you can take an existing 6 star, must be 565, and give it 1 more star. Make the star shards super rare, obviously, and class based. And give 7 stars some sort of adrenaline type ability that other classes don't have. IDK. So, hold on. Laura's saying Brian is in Bean Kini season right now. This is true. I'm trying to get my bikini bot on. So, okay. The thing about that is Kabam's biggest money maker is selling crystals, right? Again, I feel like I need to, you know, preface this with like this entire conversation is not about money, but if they can make money selling crystals, then they can support this game. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not saying good or bad. I'm just saying that's the way it is. That's their biggest moneymaker. So if you take away the ability to like resell the champions in a higher star level, it kind of takes away a lot of their ability to make money. As far as if on like a player level, it would be fun to upgrade champions that way. Hard to say. Hard to say. It might end up just feeling like an additional rank on our champs, and like, well, what's the purpose of the star? But I guess you're right. The purpose is to give like a unique ability like adrenaline. It could be cool. It could also end up feeling like a weaker new star level. You know, there is a nice benefit to the new star levels. Okay, let me say something positive here for a moment. I wanted 7 stars. I still do want 7 stars. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I don't want them the way that they rolled out 6 stars, but I've always said I wanted 7 stars. And I just kind of compared it to like a little bit like Hearthstone, where it's almost like a different series of cards that's being released. Now, in MCOC, it doesn't feel that way because, yeah, it's recollecting the same champions over and over. But there is something really nice to being like, okay, this was the cap of my 6 stars, and now it is kind of starting over, but maybe not with the exact same champions. And some of the most fun times. Think about anything other than MCOC right now. Think about, I don't know, Pokemon cards or something like that. When you open up your first pack of Pokemon cards, every single card in that pack is new. It feels great. And then you get towards the end of your completion, the end of your, you know, and you're opening up a pack of cards, and 99% of those cards you already have. And forget my message, just enjoy the $1. Pixie Bell, I'm gonna read your message. Give me a sec. So if you never advance to a 7 star and you say, okay, well, let's just keep upgrading our 6 stars. Well, when you keep opening up packs of cards, or crystals in this case, it's not going to feel as good. So there's definitely benefits to 7 stars, whether people want them or not. There's a I think fair point either way. I think I was supposed to use one of my keys in this rift. I just realized. Like the legendary one, because I think I forgot to use a key in the week 3. Damn it, dude! I'm tangenting way too hard. Yeah, I don't know. So there's benefits to bringing out 7 stars, other than just like, well, you know, it's gonna keep funding the game. I think it's fun on the player side, in some ways. It's discouraging in others. I get that. It's very discouraging in others. Okay, Pixie Bell, let me read your message. Seriously, Dodo blocking me? I mean, Pixie Bell, let me see. I buy watermelons, never heard of watermelons. Okay, so you want me to say watermelons? You buy watermelons, never heard of watermelons? Okay. Is that the message? Is that why you wanted me to read it previously? Because we were still talking about watermelons? Oh, man. It's not slow. It's like that line at Comic-Con where you stand up and ask a question to the actors. Wake me up when he's done. Okay. I'm sorry, Pixie Bell. Sorry, Clarissa. We got started on some serious topics tonight. Blame Static. Alright, Mike Dance said it over $1. Mike, thank you very much. Saying, whose design decision was it to give I-Bomb nipples? I don't know. I'm not responsible for any of the artistic. Dude, I love I-Bomb exactly the way he is. Oh my god. You know, I don't know if I've ever even noticed that those were nipples, though. And now I'm suddenly not fine with it. Are those actually nipples? Oh my god, it definitely looks like it. I just thought, I don't even know what I thought they were. I thought they were like rips in his flesh showing, you know, like, oh god. I'm never gonna look at iBomb the same now. Damn it, dude. Why do you gotta do that? He's one of my favorite champs. Alright, Corny said it over to you as well, saying tweet my man. Pretty happy with myself. Okay, Corny, let me see. What do we got here? Well, explored Act 7, pull Doom. So, you know what I did? Oh my goodness. Is he getting ranked up? Dude, grats on the Doom. Yep. Wow. Okay. You really threw me off for a second there. I was like, okay, Doom's not here. Doom's not here. Doom's not here. Doom's not here. Where's Doom? And then it sunk in. You didn't rank Doom. Which, dude, most people would not have been able to hold back on ranking Doom. So, grats on your Symbiote Supreme rank up. Grats on not following the crowd, which, by the way, I would follow that crowd because I would totally rank up Doom over Symbiote Supreme. But dude, grats on, you know, making your account unique to yourself there. Congrats, dude. Jaker Summit said it over, Bug. Thank you, dude. Saying BG got Storm duped, got Mole God unawakened, can take him to Sig 125 if I choose to awaken him with a generic. What would you do? Jaker Summit, I haven't messed with Storm much. I played her a bit in this quest, but like I haven't properly tested her. So the first thing I'd do is properly test her. I'll be honest though, I still lean more towards Mole God. Probably. Mole God, he was quite strong in Battlegrounds. He was annoying. I found him to be pretty effective in there. And that's from a losing standpoint of like losing to Mole God. Some of them were misplays. I remember one time I forgot if you could use AA against them, and there was no time to like ask you guys. I had to make a decision in like 5 seconds or whatever, so I didn't pick AA, so that was on me. But still, I think it was pretty good for that and other things. I don't know. Storm seems really strong, but like I said, I haven't really tested her. I don't know if like how much synergies are needed and stuff like that. If you run suicides though, she's not suicide friendly, right? If you run suicides, I feel like the answer is Mole God. I personally, I wouldn't give him a generic in all those SIGs though. Like I would just rank him up and leave him unawakened until you naturally dupe him. Yeah, I would give the SIGs to someone else. But yeah, I seriously, I would test Storm more. Oh wait, Karate Mike saying Storm is nuts. Very suicide friendly. Really? Everything's dead in like 10 seconds. Well, Mike, is this with synergies or without? Because I know she's nuts with synergies. I'll say it again. I haven't tested her. So this is a genuine question. She's only immune to shock. I get like if you're a horseman, you have the bleed as well, which, yeah, horsemaned up, then yeah, you're suicide friendly. But how often are you able to do that? The first thing I think of when I think of horsemen is no battlegrounds. You can't turn anyone horseman in battlegrounds. I understand not everything is about Battlegrounds, but Jaker Summit asked what would I do. And for my world, I mean, I rank 4 Battlegrounds. So, yeah. But maybe Storm's good for there too. Like, I don't know. I just kind of am making the assumption that you're not going to be running suicides. Probably. Unable to horseman or use any other synergies. Maybe she's still effective, but I genuinely don't know. All right, let me do this next fight here. All right, Karate Mike, here we go. I've been waiting for your response. Let's see. A Storm Special 2 crit would kill most things in Battlegrounds. Okay, a crit, you say. We're looking at best a 1 in 3 after, like, you know, masteries. I don't know if that quite bumps it up to 30. I think it does. I think it might even be. Is that slightly above? Hold on, let me see here. Trying to think. Whoops. Let's just say 770. What is it, like 450 or something? Let's add 500 to this. So 1270. Okay, it's a little over. Well, this is also for one. Okay, so it's a little over 33%. So this is without any sort of crit resistance. So it's a, you know, we're talking like a 1 in 3 chance to crit. It's not terrible odds. Are you able to keep her prowess up and everything if you need to, like, slow down to, you know, if the nodes slow you down? And would that still kill? Special 2 also has 3 hits now. Okay. Well, I mean, the real answer is what I started with. Yeah, I haven't tested her, so. Saying I do run suicides. I am newly AW and AQ free, so really focused on endgame content and possibly Battlegrounds. And in all reality, I can rank 3 both. Okay. Yeah, I would check out some of Karate Mike's vids, assuming he made some. I haven't been able to check the YouTubes in the last, like, 2 days. So I don't even know what content's floating around. But yeah. That's kind of all I could say without testing her. I don't know. I still kind of lean towards Mole God. But damn, dude. Now I just want to test Storm. Now I just really want to test Storm. Maybe let's do one fight real quick or something. All right. Lorson sending over $1 though, saying, nah, just messing with you at night. Okay, Lorson. Thank you, and I'm so sorry that I'm reading this so very late as well. But thank you. Shed sending over $1. Again, sorry for reading this late. Saying, evening BG, if you could check to Twitter sphere, por favor. Okay, Shed. I think I can finish Hydra Adaptoid in 1,200 units. Or think I can. I know I'm going to have to restock for Grandmaster, but it feels good not having much left. I would say so. It depends on how comfortable are you with this fight. This fight felt very soloable to me if you had the right option for it. Like, I think you use She-Hulk for it. If you got like a ranked up She-Hulk or something, then it's not too bad. This quest, I remember being a giant pain though. I don't know how it is post nerf. Quest was actually pretty brutal if I remember correctly, but the boss wasn't too bad, I think. Either way, good luck, Shed. I hope you can, man. I hope you can. Alex sent over 2 as well, saying this is an apology dono for the tangent. Oh man, it was a good tangent. It's just, yeah, it shuts everything else out, unfortunately. That's the price you pay for a good tangent, is all the conversations cease to exist. Should I go? You know what? I should go on the beta. I should actually get a ranked up Storm in there. All right, Karate Mike is saying heavy attack, pause prowess for 10 seconds. It's bugged now, but maybe one day it'll pause. Okay. You think you're gonna be able to get heavy attacks in easily in Battlegrounds? Maybe. I guess so far we have been able to for the most part. So actually, I don't know. I don't know if we have. There was one where, like, if you knock them down, they gain additional combat power rate. And then, oh crap, I didn't rank her up yet. And then there was masochism, right? Let's rank the 6-star. I might just leave her at rank. No, I'll take her to rank 3, I guess. Check twits real quick. Okay. Obviously, mutant synergies out the butt, but this is pretty standard. Well, yeah, that's the thing is, I mean, listen, the reason why I question Storm's viability over Mole God for something like Battlegrounds is because she's a mutant. If she was anything but mutant, then I would really have no idea. But we already know mutant synergies are crazy. That's kind of their thing, is they all synergize together. Or, I mean, they don't all synergize, but you know what I mean. Like, you can horseman any mutant. There's, you know, all mutants but Professor X type synergies. There's the crit synergies that existed since before unique synergies existed, all that stuff. It's kind of always been their thing for a lot of them to synergize together. So it makes me question any mutant's viability without synergies. Of course, some of them are amazing without synergies, though. And that's what I want to test really quickly. Ooh, God, I almost made her a rank 4. Let me not do that again. Let me see. Launching a special attack grants Storm 1 prowess buff per level of special attack used. Additionally, each you know what? Screw it. I'm just maxing it. I know it's not realistic. This is supposed to be somewhat of a realistic test because I'm not gonna have synergies. But you know what, man? Some people can get their champs to 6200, and we'll just do it. Storm's been available as a 6-star since the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, has she been? If not the beginning, then close to it. But I think since the beginning. So a lot of people have pulled Storm. A lot of people have duped Storm. I think she's been in the arena a few times for low scores. Maybe some people are nuts and they're just like, yeah, man, one day she'll get buffed. And by nuts, I just mean profits, really. Foreseeing the future, realizing that all the grinds for useless meme tier champs would pay off one day. Jake or Sub sent over another bug saying, I'd love your opinion on Storm on her own. Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm testing. I'm not testing synergies. I did max Sigger, but no synergies. And I am running suicides. You said you ran suicides too, and Karate Mike's saying she's suicide friendly, so. Wait, so Mike's saying, so break that down there. As a horseman and with Professor X, she gains increased attack from X and 50% prowess from APOC. Every personal prowess is 20%. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, how do you play this champ? Unless otherwise stated, Storm's prowess buffs last 20 seconds and grant plus 20% special attack damage. Each time either champ lands a critical hit, gain 1 prowess. Each time the opponent purifies a debuff, gain 1 prowess. Each time Storm gains a bleed effect, gain 2 prowess. Oh, that's nice. Each time Storm's immunity prevents shock, gain 2 prowess. Okay, if a skill opponent purifies a stun debuff. That is really nice to have, I gotta say. The value of this ability that they're handing out a little bit more frequently these days, it's just lovely, especially for Battlegrounds. I really enjoyed it on Bishop. Okay, heavy attacks. While charging or launching a heavy attack, all prowess effects in Storm are paused. Knocking the opponent down with this attack pauses all prowess in Storm for 10 seconds. Special 1. I guess we just prowess up and launch special 2. Is that the gist of it? Let's go. Does someone know how many SIGs Archangel needs? None. If he's awakened. Yeah, actually, Easy said it. No stones. SIG 1 is fine. SIG 112 is like a nice break point. I think that's the break point, but... I knew that wasn't going to reach. Oh, okay. All right. We're restarting this. I'm sorry. I was reading too many chat messages. I wasn't focused. I forgot. This is a champion I haven't really played before. I should actually focus up. Let's run it back. What's up with her PI? I've heard her PI is bugged. So I wouldn't worry about that for right now. I'm guessing you just want to weave in heavy attacks whenever convenient. Ooh, that hit. Okay. I wasn't thinking that was going to hit. Which heavy attack reach is atrocious. Pretty juicy. I did crit 2 out of 3. Still say not very suicide friendly, and a lot of the damage is being amplified by suicides. Maybe I shouldn't say not suicide friendly. I think what I'm looking for is you kind of need to run suicides to amplify your damage in that way, where you don't need to run suicides with every champion to amplify their damage in that way. So like Stark Spidey, it's always the classic example of he gains a massive amount of attack just from his poise charges, so he's not benefiting as much from suicides. Or Corvus, right? Corvus has a way to amp his damage, but it's not through attack. That's what Storm is doing. She has ways to amplify her damage. It's not through attack. So once you amplify her attack, you're kind of, it's kind of like you're adding 60% to your base attack and 60% to your prowess. Since your prowess is based off of your base attack, if that made any sense. Let me drop suicides real quick and see what kind of damage we got without suicides. A bit more practical. She's good, by the way. I'm not saying that she's not good. She is good. I don't even know if I was playing her the right way. I would just figured that's what you do. For the most part. After one special one, just do heavy attacks. I mean, yeah, I guess I should be doing that in the corner, right? Does she have any utility other than mega special attacks? I mean, sometimes you need prowess, so that in itself is a utility. I'll max out glass cannon. I'll max out assassin as well. Yeah, that in itself it can be utility. She can stun opponents that shrug off. Like parry stun, so like masochism. She's immune to shock. Try and use a special 3 here, BG, and spam special 2. Is a special 3 helpful? I'm gonna leave the rest of these points out for now. Let's reset it. Actually, let's just go with this next fight. I'm not even gonna have class advantage either, because class advantage was once again boosting attack. So, the class neutral situation, no suicides. Got max assassin, max glass cannon. No boosts because you can't boost in the battlegrounds. Thank goodness, at least. Not yet. Not that we know of. Remains to be seen, I guess. Alright, let me read what the specials do. So, special 1, each hit, 70% chance to inflict shock. If opponent is stunned, shock becomes 100%. Special 2, first hit gain 1 prowess. Final hit, 100% chance to stun for 3 seconds. Special 3. 100% chance to gain non-stacking precision buff, increasing crit rate for 45 seconds. Okay. A little similar to white mags with that one. I imagine without Is that necessary? In like a really long fight, that probably is the best thing to do, but or if you're worried about taking too much recoil damage, that's a good out because it's a nice buff to your damage. Is that better for these other fights though? I'm just gonna run the special 2s, I think. Let's go. Right off the bat, starting with less prowess because I didn't have the bleed on myself. But she does get them fairly quickly here. I really need to heavy attack and pause these. Yikes. No crits. Should have done another heavy there, I guess. Whoops. Oh, that doesn't hit. Wait, did my prowess not pause? I hit 1 heavy. Oh, wait. I think Mike said it might be bugged or something. Yikes, though. This damage is not fantastic. Oh, those are some big crits, actually. Okay. Hello, we're back in business. It kind of gives a little bit of Gambit vibes, where sometimes you hit really hard and other times you definitely don't. Got a lot of prowess at this point. Let me get to 1 more special 2. Let her rip. 166k. That's the assassin kicking in there at the end. Got that attack back. That loss with suicides. Yeah, I mean, not bad. Clearly a huge improvement. She pauses prowess, but if she gains another new prowess, they all unpause. Oh, is that the bug? Okay. Cat Marvel has like an energy shield, right? No, I think she gains power when energy damage is dealt to her. We can go fight Winter Soldier, I guess, but again, that's like it amps her attack. Anything that amps Storm's attack is gonna work just like Corvus, where you feel it so much more. So, what am I doing? Cat Marvel. Attack is increased by up to this amount based on stored power. In addition, blocking partially absorbs energy-based attacks, fueling Cat Marvel's power meter. Oh, so it's only blocked hits. I remember, I think Kat said this the other day when we were doing some tests in here as well. Or somebody said it. So, no, she's not reducing any damage. She has no energy resist or anything like that. All the damage went through. She just has that little effect. The special 3 precision helps that crit rate in the special too. Yeah, I believe it. Let's see what it takes it up to. It lasts for 45 seconds, so you can get like 1 special 3 and then probably 2 special 2s before you have to get to another special 3. So 921 is what we got to add. Let's just say 920. I'll actually say 930. We'll round this up once again. So that would be 2200. Is what we're taking this to, right? So 50-50 now we're talking. Roughly, because I'm rounding these numbers. So if you get the special 3, then yeah, it's 50-50 to crit without crit resistance. Now, the second you're against an opponent with crit resistance, which I happen to know a few skill champions that have some crit resistance. So even in class advantage situations, it's not always going to be pretty. But there's not a ton of champs with crit resist, so you might not be screwed too many times. Hey, White Mommy, what's going on, dude? Saying hello, BG. What's your opinion on adding new mechanics on new star rarities if 7 stars get added? We had that from 1 star to 2 star with having 1 bar of power added, but we didn't get anything added from 3 to 5. Well, we did have the new mechanic of like the special. The special 3 added damage thing, right? I don't know if you count that or not. But like this, that bar that just went across the screen. We didn't get anything from 3 to 4, but 4 to 5 we did. And then adrenaline with 6 stars. I don't know if that's exactly what you mean. I want more things to be added. One of the things I said when requesting an item system was keep that exclusive to like higher star champions. Make that their bonus, you know, to make it feel more special. I don't know if that's what Kabam's intending on doing with relics. I somehow doubt it. I should get more combos in before doing the heavy, maybe. I guess. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, we got in 2 special 2s before that crit ran away. But that's also in a really easy, isolated Realm of Legends fight. Where, in a regular quest, I don't know if I could squeeze in 2 special 2s always. I mean, I know for a fact I wouldn't always be able to. Sorry, class advantage and all that ends up being 86 hits, minute and a half. Some big hits there for sure. This is without suicides and all. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's cool. So the reason, if you're just tuning in, the reason why I was doing this test is just to kind of get a better feel for Storm. Because the original question was Storm or Mole God. And I think I'm going to stick with my original stance that I would personally go Mole God because I thought he was pretty good for battlegrounds. Storm might be, but it's a man. I just realized when I was getting beaten by mole gods, it was the masochism node, so people were running suicides more frequently. And mole god definitely excels with suicides. Man, it's complicated. I don't know. Did you do one as horseman? Alright, fine, you talked me into it. You really have to talk me into it pretty hard here. Rifts? Yeah, I'll get back to the rifts. What's the ideal team here? Should I just leave these three and just horsemen and that's it? Does Storm have any unique synergies that are, you know, any, I guess. Any unique synergy? I don't know where I was going with that. Storm. Okay, she's a part of apparently every single synergy team in the entire game. So the answer is yes. Yeah, yes, there's some unique synergies here. I forgot about this synergy with Bishop. Oh, I didn't realize that Storm was part of okay. 10% attack. Yeah, that additional attack is nice. I'm gonna turn suicides back on too, man. 15% attack is a burst of instant shock damage while the opponent is suffering from a stun debuff. Precision buff during special attacks for each damage over time effect. A lot of these... Man, if the fights were longer, this one would honestly be insane. The one with Mr. Fantastic. But the fight's not going to be long enough. Whenever Storm fails to activate his shock or stun. Gain immunity to incinerate and cold snap. Okay. Karate Mike saying Jabari and Professor X. The Jabari synergy... Hold on, what was Professor X again exactly? The Jabari synergy seemed like it was super OP before, but not necessarily now. Alright. Just 20% shock potency. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna add the crit rating synergy here, plus we have the attack, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm going with this team, basically. Well, I want the additional attack. What can I say, man? Explained a bunch. I want that attack. Let me flip this one more time. Anyone else notice that a lot of the characters on Thanos' team and Kang's team in the arenas get buffed or have been in the past? Yeah, it's kind of annoying, right? That champions like you know, Kingpin. Actually, did they remove King? I haven't really. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention recently in the arena, but I feel like I used to notice Kingpin more, and maybe not as much anymore. White Mummy, you were thinking it would be very nice if a Kabam goes back and add exclusive mechanics to 3 stars and 4 stars. Oh, is that what you're saying? Okay. To be honest, I kind of rather them just... It would be nice, you're right. But to be honest, I kind of rather them just leave those champs alone at this point and add mechanics for... I mean, if they add 7 stars, that is. Add mechanics for that. I guess I'm going to max out recoil, I just realized. We're going all out on this one. Jabari basically makes that special 2 a guaranteed crit with all the shocks. Let me read this again. So Jabari... Oh, because I forgot because of the horseman thing. I was like, where am I getting the shocks from, though? Okay, my bad. So each hit of a heavy attack into a shocked opponent has a 60% chance to inflict additional shock debuff. And then the champion is a horseman. Shock effects last plus 50% longer, and heavy attacks refresh all shock debuffs on the opponent. I totally forgot about that. Why do you guys like the Nimrod synergy? It just adds prowess if an effect fails on our special attacks. Alright. Man, I think I'm going to take the gamble with this team, though. So, lower crit chance. In terms of overall damage, I feel like you're probably right. Jabari's the way to go. When you already have a bunch of attack, you want that crit chance. But what if we just take the gamble and just hope to luck out and that we get the crits? Because we get a lot of additional attack from pre-fight, this synergy, this synergy, and then the extra crit here too. I'm gonna go with this. Let's horse up, baby. Miguel sending over Buck. Miguel, thank you, dude. Say maybe try to proc Mr. Sinister synergy with Cable for the Fury or power rate. Perhaps. I think this... I don't know if that beats what we have here. That could be a thing, though. Perhaps. Alright, let's pre-fight it. Let's double pre-fight it. Let's triple pre-fight it. No. Okay, so how important is it to do heavies? Like, obviously, you get the shocks. I kind of just want the biggest special, though. Do the shocks. I forgot that each time the critical hit you gain prowess. Damn, so that Jabari synergy. Oh man, that really is very nice. Parry heavy to special 2? Okay. Special 1 and then parry heavy to special 2. So to keep the special 1 shock going, you're saying? With synergy? Does that make it a guaranteed chance with like the horse minified storm? Jack sent over 5 of them Australian bucks. Jack, thank you, dude. Saying BG on average, if I have not farmed many revives and pots, what would be an Abyss Karina challenge cost in units? Oh man, Jack, I haven't done them. 2,000 frags of tier 3 alpha away from Paragon. Need to do an Abyss Karina to complete. Dang, dude, you're so close. Holy cow. I wish I could tell you, buddy. If you guys in the chat have done that challenge, sound off. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to get an accurate number. I'm not going to be able to come up with one. Heavies make your prowess longer so you want them? Well, yeah, I know that. Let's do this fight. Abyss Karina challenge. Sound off in the chat. Wait, I thought I get shocks. What am I missing? I feel like I did something wrong. It was good damage, but... Oh, already has to be shocked. Whoops. I'm reading it now. Babe, special one. You can tell Karate Mike is getting frustrated. Babe, I said special one. And then parry heavy to special two. Alright, fine. I'm gonna go with your team as well. I forgot, man. It's been a long time since I've seen Storm Horseman. Alright, so we're gonna cut Mags. I have a 6-star Jabari. Here we go. God, now we need to kill APOC again. Oh. Maybe the extra power gain from the Mr. Sinister synergy would be better. But you do have to fish for it, which is annoying. Alright, Chris Marlowe, though, sent over to... Thank you very much, Chris, saying, please check Twitter at your earliest convenience. Well, what do you know? Right now is pretty convenient. Although, wait, Chris. Let me check again. I don't have a tweet from you. If you have a different name on Twitter, let me know. Because I have no such tweet. I'll look after this fight. Okay. We get the special one. Now we reparry. Or he just does that. I barely connected. Oh my god, he's being a passive jerk again. Shock damage is kind of real. A little bit of overkill damage there at the end. Just a tad. Storm sucks. No, she's good, man. She was good without the synergies too. You know, Mike. So all this about Storm, I just realized you're also a big fan of Mole God. Who would you recommend taking to rank 3? Mole God or Storm, given the option? I can't, this is still what we're testing, by the way. all of this to try to better answer the question, who's better to rank up, Mole God or Storm? I don't know if there is a right or wrong answer, but it's just funny that that's what we've been doing. Okay, Chris said this is the tweet. Let's see here. So finally explored Act 7 today. I'd say it went well. Okay, some good polls here. I like this domino. Okay, the Mag's Awakening. Hell yeah. This Sig 200 rank 4. No. Oh my. My. Okay, the Professor X rank 4 as well. Sick, man. Congrats. Those are some beautiful rank 4s. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, Mike is coming in saying, I'd recommend taking Mole God to rank 4. Okay. So in the end, we do agree. But it was good going through the test, because now I can actually answer with confidence, rather than being like, I don't know. I still don't know, to be honest. Like, I could see a world in which Storm does better in Battlegrounds. It's going to depend on the Battleground itself. So, yeah. If you're not too fussed with doing the rank up, like, if you're okay with waiting until we see a little bit more about Battlegrounds, that's really probably the best play. But if you're like, nah, I got the resources, I want to rank someone now, I'd probably go Mole God. Both phenomenal, take both up, kind of depends on what you want at the moment. Yeah, it's true. Hey Brian, it's Nolan. How you doing? Also, when more like content event store gonna occur, or like new stuff, do you know? Hold on. Like content event store. Well, I mean, new stuff is gonna occur tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. These quests, you can always go by like these quests when they're going to expire, the monthly event quest and the side quest. So 11 hours and 9 minutes, we're going to get some new monthly content. If you're asking specifically like a store event where we get to buy things from a store, whether it be with like the spring cleaning or just a different side quest that gives us some kind of currency, that I don't know. And I don't think be able to say. All right, so I have to use my legendary key. I have one key left because I messed things up and I used all of my legendaries on both of these. This quest I don't think even has good, man. It's probably worth using my key on Epic to get some 6-star shards, right? What's in this quest? If I use my key to get some 6-star shards, it's basically like I just threw away about 850 shards on a mistake. But that's probably still better than picking this up. I don't know. I mean, this is not it's not a terrible amount of tier 5 basic, but at the same time, I don't know if I necessarily need more tier 5 basic at the moment. Do I? Problem is, man, I need the champions to rank. I need the champions and I need the SIGs. It's the same thing it always comes down to. I have rank up resources. I just don't have the champions and the SIGs on them. So I think I'm just going to say chance it on this one and probably use my last key on epic difficulty to snag. I think it was 500 6-star shards. With that said, speed up D! Sending over a buck? 99 cents. It's about a buck. Send. Let me scroll up and find the original message. I love you. Speed up D. Appreciate the love and support as always, man. Thanks, dude. All right. Oh, man. I don't know if I should have done that at 10:53 at night. I was planning on going to sleep right after the stream, and honestly, I feel pretty awake. My neighbors probably do as well. So there's that. Let's beat up D. Appreciate it, man. Kind of upset, BG. I've been saving all my generic 6-star SIGs, and my niece used them all on jugs. GG 120 SIGs. Harmonized. You might be able to contact support and get those back. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think people have done that before. I feel that I need shards more than rank resources right now. I've been racing my way through Act 7 100% last couple weeks. 86 paths to go. But I have 15 tier 5 basic and 30 tier 2 alpha in stash right now. Dang, dude. Need shards. 86 paths. Man, when you say it like that, that sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot, but hey, man. One path at a time. You can do it. I just realized, man, most of the champions I throw in here don't have big head mode active, huh? Wait, is big head only... So, alright, listen. Before I say what I'm about to say, you guys need to know that I barely pay attention when I'm playing this. I'm mostly reading your guys' messages, tangenting randomly, all that stuff. Do my champions even get big head mode? Or is it only the opponent? Omar had 2 Mystic tier 5, so I took the hood to rank 3. Thoughts? I haven't really messed with the new hood. This is the 4th version of hood, right? We had original release hood, post 12.0 hood, which I get it, the whole game changed, but hood changed more than most champions. His playstyle changed, at least. I'll never forget that. I really liked Hood pre 12.0. Did not like him afterwards. Because you could no longer crit through block. And he what was it? I think he generated power when hitting through block or something. So you can like effectively deal a bunch of damage hitting into their block. But once you took away the ability to crit, you couldn't really do that. Anyway. Then he got updated. Then he got updated again. And I haven't messed with him since then. Let's see. What was the rest of your message? Had Doom and Sorcerer to choose from, and already had a 565 Doom and not sold by Sorcerer yet. Okay. I mean, anytime there's a choice between Doom and anyone else in the Mystic class, I'm gonna say Doom. I think is the right answer. Even though you already have a 565. You already had a 565 hood. by having a rank 2 hood, you know? So like if you think about it that way, either way you're taking one champion from the equivalent of a 565 to a rank 3. And yeah, I think Doom is just bonkers. I think he's easily one of the most powerful champs in the entire game. So I don't think you made a mistake. You went with what you wanted to go with, and that's cool. But yeah, that's my advice in those situations, at least. Both you and the opponent get big head mode. Okay. Well then what the hell, man? How come all the champs I'm playing don't have big head mode? It's annoying. He doesn't know what's good in the hood. Oh man. It's true. Sandro with the 18 months. Thank you very much. Saying, hey, finally watching a stream again. About ready to quit this game though. Ah, man. Well, sorry to hear it. But understandable. Whatever you do, don't lose your account info. Because, hey, man. You never know when there's a day when you want to come back to the old battle realm. But good to see you. Thank you very, dude. 18 months of support. Thank you very much. That is some serious support. Thank you. Diablord, Mangog, Rintrod, America Chavez are all better than Doom BG. Okay, Guy Gardner. I have nothing else to say, but okay. If you say so, then it must be true. Or something like that. Oh my goodness, I just realized I can't get to a special 2 by hitting him like that. Come on, bud. Throw your special. Didn't even care about getting hit. Gave me more power. What an annoying node this is. Oh my god. Really? I got hit by that. Okay. Well, that was unintentional. Here's what I hate, guys. I hate when, you know, it takes a long time to do something in a fight. Like, in this fight in particular, to build up to 2 bars of power, the way I was playing it at least. And I finally got there, and I was happy. I was frustrated, and then I got happy, and then I immediately died. Let's use cable, huh? Alright, I'm out. If you read my message from earlier, BG, I wasn't here. Night, afternoon, morning, everyone. Pixie Bell, what is your message from earlier? And what are you talking about? I just see oh god, hold on. I'm gonna lose this fight. I'm not paying attention. I'm just getting whooped by Silver Centurion here. Just trying to find Pixie Bell's message. All right, I can't even find it. That's the problem with a Pixie Bell message. They're impossible to find. You get yelled at for not reading them, but then you try to find them and you can't do it because it's impossible. It's like, where's Waldo? While you were tangenting? Don't know from earlier? Oh, I read that message. It was about the watermelon. Maybe you stepped away when I finally read it. But I did read that message. Anyway. Thank you again. Alright, let's finish this. Let's stop dying to what's ultimately a fight that I should not be dying to. Also, I should have known that, I mean, here's the thing. I thought that my champions had big head mode, right, the whole time. But when I was going in with a bunch of champs that didn't, it made me second guess myself. But yeah, of course, APOC here has it. GG, thoughts on America? She seems cool, at least visually. Omar, I don't think I properly tested her. Guy Gardner has very strong feelings about America Chavez in a positive way. Here's what I can tell you about America Chavez. Defensively, she can be a little bit scary unless you go in with a strong counter, like, you know, you got Torch or something like that. You can light her up pretty easily. Offensively, I haven't seen anybody use her to, like, a really impressive degree. I'm not saying you can't play the champ. I'm not saying you can't beat bosses and do whatever else with the champ. But I just feels like whatever she can do, I've seen other champs do it better. While You Were Tangenting, the sequel to While You Were Sleeping. I gotta be honest, I've never even heard of While You Were Sleeping. Is that a movie, I'm guessing? If it's a book, well then, there's a reason I haven't heard of it. Haven't heard of any books. Today's Messiah's birthday? Dude, is today Messiah's birthday? He said, I said I would pop open a crystal. Oh, Messiah's in here. Messiah saying, yo, bald man, it's time. It's finally time. Hashtag Messiah for mod. Hashtag make me blue, damn it. Hashtag give me the egg. Hashtag I mold. Oh, I'm old. I thought you were molding something. I'm old mofo. Messiah, happy birthday, dude. What? Hold on. We'll go to the crystal stash in a second. I'm not popping the egg. I already told you I ain't popping that egg. But I will pop open a Cav crystal if you're choosing. Not for everyone else. Don't everyone say, oh, it's my birthday too. Guess what? Don't care. Actually, that was rude. Happy birthday if it is. I just mean I don't care in the way that I'm not going to be opening calves for your birthday. Why did I know BG would say he hadn't heard of While You Were Sleeping? Fitz, you're just so darn smart. That's why. Yeah, I remember you told me to burn in hell for asking the same thing. People don't forget. Well, I have nothing else to say, really. Oh, man. But BG, it's your birthday every day. Well, burn in hell me. I ain't opening up crystals for my birthday either. Alright, Ms. Sentinel. Ms. Annoying Sentinel that's gonna kill my APOC. No, I just wanted to launch a special 2, though. This is annoying. I should stop using this team, man. This team of champions that I brought really suck against robots. I mean, APOC would have done fine if I didn't, you know, just die like that. But, I should have changed my team a long time ago when I first started having problems. I forgot you could still poison Omega Sentinel. So I can still just do my special 2. You know what? Not too bad then, I guess. I thought I was going to have to get to a special 3. But I don't need to. I can just drop a special 2 right here. Okay. Not too bad. All right. We got like, what, 2 more fights? 2 more fights, and then Cav Crystal time. Of Messiah's choosing. Any of you fellas noticing something with opponents in arena? Go on. The parries are coming more often from them. I mean, I haven't really noticed, but I usually don't hit them without parrying so much. I do intercept some in the arena for sure, but a lot of it starts with a parry. I have heard a few people mention something about the AI in recent times here, though. Like you know, they're kind of saying it does feel like it got stronger in some way. So you might not be crazy. It's possible. Maybe the AI did get an upgrade, and they are better at parrying now. Perhaps. All right, last fight. Oh, look at those poisons go. Holy cow. That was some really good RNG followed by some really bad RNG. Guess that's RNG for you. Makes sense. Dude, what a tank, man. Just being able to not take any damage like that. Like, the weaknesses on I-Bomb are quite strong, you know? Like, look at that incoming damage. Where was it? Non-existent. Okay, we're done here. That's all of the legendary ones, I believe. I'll use my last key on Epic to grab 500 6-star shards. Let's see. Yeah, I've got 1 epic there, and I've got 3 epics there. So I'll do those. I'll do those off stream. Let's go ahead and find a Cav crystal here. Alright, so I'm not popping these ones. The deal was one I already had, so... Messiah, hope you're watching. This is what I'm working with. We got a Cavalier Women of Power crystal. We've got Cavalier Be-Whiskered crystal. World's End crystal. Anthropomorphic. Cast and Crew. Sinister Energy, or Sinister Synergy. I don't know why I was going to say Sinister Energy. Metal and Mutant. That may be it. Well, guys, there's something I'm pretty good at, and it's logging into the game. I have a lot of login crystals. What else is down here, though? Oh, nope, never mind. That's not it. We got more Cav crystals. This is a Grand Master crystal. If you want to pop that, sure. But I doubt you'll want to pop that one. Cavalier Cosmic Eclipse, Marauder Mystery, Creeps and Crawlies. Okay, now we've hit it. That's the full list. The AI is backdraft intercepting. So the AI is better than me, is what you're saying. You go back, scroll it up. The anthropomorphic one looks the coolest, I gotta say. I know it's not gonna look like that when you go to open it, right? It never does. It's just gonna look like a regular Cav crystal. But I really dig the colors and the vine around it and stuff. It's really cool. Actually, I kind of like the colors on the World's End one as well. The Be-Whiskered one is just creepy. No, it looks kind of cool too. Okay, Messiah is saying Metal and Mutant. Metal and Mutant is where it's at. Okay, so who's in the Metal and Mutant? Let's see here. We've got Sentinel, who I'd actually wouldn't mind Sentinel. That'd be the dupe, I believe. Professor X. I've been looking for Professor X for the longest. I would love that. White Mags, that would be the dupe there. I would love that as well. Psylocke, meh. Nimrod, cool. Omega Red, could always use more SIGs on that guy, because let's face it, I can't really feed SIG stones into him. So I'd like that pull. Domino, I'd like that pull. Long shot, do I have a long shot? I can't remember. Thing, would love to see some SIGs on my thingy thing. Colossus would also be cool. Who else? Ultron. Crossbones, I think that would be the dupe. I wouldn't mind that. Mojo would be the dupe. The rest, you know, there's some that are kind of, some I don't want at all. But I'd say all the ones I called out, those are probably the ones. If it's a 6-star, you mod Messiah. Okay. Messiah, I hope you picked the right crystal. If this is a 6-star, your name will be blue. Oh man, is the chat busted? Son of a... Alright, if it's a 6-star, your name will be blue. Wait, hold on. Maybe, is it... Okay, no. We got it. We got it here. Alright, it was just not showing for some reason before. Okay, well, I'm not gonna put it on screen yet, but I'll put the chat on screen after we pop one of these open. It's not that high of a chance. It's only a 3% chance. Are you feeling blue? The pressure's on. 3% chance at a 6-star. A lot of good 6-stars in here too, but honestly, I feel like the biggest question, if it's a blue border, it's a blue name. That's the biggest pull here for Messiah. Here we go. Here we go. What is it, man? Oh, it's the worst possible pull. A 3-star version of a champion that I do not care for. Messiah. So sorry. So sorry. We gave it a chance. Oh, man. There'll be other chances in the future, but for now, that's it. Oh, man. All right. I'm not even gonna pop open an arena crystal. That's it. That was the crystal. That was the end of night crystal here. Now, please stare at my beautiful egg. Better luck next year, Messiah. I tried. Maybe we won't wait a whole another year, but at least for today, that was the one and only chance. All right. Before I go though, Messiah, seriously, happy birthday, man. I hope you have a good one, because your day is just getting started, right? Is the 4th. But yeah, before I go, of course, shout out to Lorson for being tonight's biggest day. Lorson, thank you very much. Thank you to everyone else as well. Appreciate you guys. When's your next Crystal Clear out? When Battlegrounds releases? And with that final question, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Sound good? Okay. See you then. Night, everybody.